Today I'm going to give you a rundown of the best summer fragrances for men, and these are taken from my own collection. So I've smelt them all and I've tried and tested all of them. So fragrance number one is Tom Ford Neroli Portofino. Now, as you know, I'm a massive Tom Ford fragrance fan. Now, these fragrances are expensive, so you are going to have to dig deep, but it is a luxurious brand. Now, I'm a huge fan of refreshing, invigorating scents, and Neroli Portofino is one of those. And it transports you away to a quaint coastal town on the Italian coast. So next fragrance I'm going to talk about is a Creed Virgin Island Water. So this fragrance is a very playful fragrance. It's very citrusy, so you're getting those fresh, the citrus notes coming through, and it really transports me to sort of a tropical island. So it's a great one if you're going away on holiday in the sun somewhere and you just want something a little bit different. So up on the podium, well, actually, you know what, these are in no discernible order, but another Tom Ford fragrance, and it's one of their new fragrances out. It's actually in their signature collection, so it's their more affordable collection to the private blends, and it is Tom Ford Beau de Jour. Now, this fragrance is a great one. They've just released the body spray as well, so the timing is actually perfect. You know, this is like a very sort of spicy mint fragrance. So, you know, imagine just going away, having a cool, well, on a warm day, just a cool shower and that invigorating scent that just gives you that, right, kick me or wake me up kind of vibe, and that is Beau de Jour. So the next fragrance on my list is Labo Bay 19. See, I know what you're thinking. It sounds like I don't know, a Gwyneth Paltrow's kid, right? Bay 19. But it is a fragrance, and it is a great summer fragrance at that. This fragrance, I would say, is more earthy, but it's still a great summer fragrance. It's like fresh cut summer, spring summer grass with wet tropical rain, you know, wet cement. So it's got that earthy tone to it as well. It's kind of all those things, but none of those things, weirdly. It's herbaceous, but it's also curious and just absolutely divine. A summer fragrance list would not be complete without a Jo Malone fragrance, because, you know, to be honest, I probably could have picked one from about 50 of their fragrances, but the one that I've chosen to go into my top 10 summer fragrance list for 2020 is the Jo Malone Wood Sage and Sea Salt. Now, a lot of people kind of incorrectly categorize this as a feminine fragrance, but actually it's not. It's very much unisex, and it's one of those fragrances that I would layer with something else as well. But also during the day you can try it on, and it's fresh, it's by the coast, it's coastal, it's got that kind of bite of the salt as well, and the sage. It is a very, I think, a masculine scent as well as a feminine scent, but that is why I put it on the list. Very, very summery and very coastal. Now, if you want a fragrance that the bottle is just going to be probably the best bottle on your shelf, it is Kilian Vodka on the Rocks. Now, this is a summer fragrance, if ever I've seen one or smelt one. Vodka on the Rocks, I mean, what a cool name as well. This fragrance will make you pine for those cloudless mornings, that sun that just comes through your window. Starting the day is when you need to pick up this bottle and give it a go. It's inviting, it's intriguing, and do you know what? It just smells expensive. So the next fragrance is a Penhaligons fragrance, and it's the one that I've chosen is Impressa. I could have chosen, I was thinking about Cairo as well, but Impressa for me is more of a summer fragrance. It is a potent cocktail of like lust and allure, and it has a vampish quality. The blood orange and the new dawn peach together, the notes in this fragrance just feel like some kind of poem that's written on a beach in the Maldives or something. And not only that, this brand is absolutely steeped in history. It has got a fragrance collection that people and other perfumers would absolutely dream of. So for me, this is such a summer fragrance, so give it a go. And actually Penhaligons as well, they do fragrance profiling, so you can just go into one of their shops and ask to kind of see one of their perfumers, and then you will try all the fragrances from Penhaligons to pick one that is perfect for you. So next on the list is one from Jour, Jour Salvage or Salvage or Savage, but Salvage, S-A-U-V-A-G-E. And this fragrance is headed up by the incredible Johnny Depp, so it's got celebrity kind of giving it that summer hit. So for me, this fragrance kind of embodies escapism this summer. It kind of, when I wear it, it transports me to kind of walking along a Venice canal at midnight. It's got that really masculine yet mysterious notes to it. This fragrance is definitely a winning blend of sort of black pepper, bergamot. So bergamot's quite a sweet note. Then you've got the black pepper, spicy, sweetie. Yeah, perfect for summer. Next is Aqua de Parma Blue Mediterrano. Oh, I could have picked a couple of other fragrances from Aqua de Parma, but this one is summer 2020. It's got Aqua in the title and it's got Mediterranean in title. So yeah, I think it has to be on this list just based on the name, regardless of what the fragrance smells like. But the fragrance is an incredible fragrance at that. So this one I would say is probably the most woody fragrance in my whole top 10, but it is also the most exotic. So put all that together and you've got one incredible scent. It's elegant, it's luxurious, and it really emotes a luxurious place. I'm thinking the blue Mediterranean Sea, just dipping my toes in over the kind of edge of some luxury yacht. That is where I see wearing this fragrance. I mean, I probably won't. I'll probably be on Clapham Common drinking a bottle of beer or something, but in my head that is where this fragrance takes me. And finally, for my list of top 10 fragrances for 2020, it is Diptyque Tam Dao. And what can I say about this fragrance? Do you know what? I smelt this on a client. I went to a client meeting and I smelled this on a client before lockdown, and it certainly made me sit up and take note. It really kind of filled the room with some amazing aromas and fragrance. I don't know, maybe he was wearing too much of it, but it was a great scent. It's infused with vanilla and musk, and it just reminds me of my Bali days, being out in Bali and in the summer. So yeah, I just miss those days. So that's kind of why, you know, fragrance is very emotive. They take you back to times in your life where it's positive, and you know, you might be with a particular person during those times, and actually Diptyque Tam Dao is one of those fragrances. It just reminds me of times where things were good, and yeah, that is probably why that is. I mean, it's a great fragrance as well, but it is, yeah, it's emotive to me, as are all of these fragrances actually, you know. And you should have your own fragrances that are very emotive to you. You know, that special person in your life. You know, I always remember, you know, girls in my life where they just smell a particular way, and I smell that fragrance, you know, years down the line, it still reminds me of them. And that's what I love about fragrance, and that's what I love about summer fragrances as well, because they are kind of seasonal. I do have fragrances I love for autumn, winter, but also for spring, summer. So it'd be good to have a collection of spring, summer fragrances on your fragrance shelf, but also some autumn, winter ones that you kind of change it up every season. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope that you love these fragrances and really enjoy trying them out. I would say kind of like pop into all the fragrance shops that I've mentioned and just try them out, because they do have other fragrances. And as you know, if you're watching my videos, you know that fragrances will be different on different people. But trust me people, these top 10 fragrances are the ones for summer this year. Trust me, they are all absolutely incredible, and they are quite expensive. So, you know, give them a go, give them a try. They will last, make them last, and they will be on your fragrance shelf for many years to come, because damn, they're good. But thanks for watching. I'll put the links below to the fragrances, and give them a go. So cheers for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon.